This podcast is a part of the Royal We Network.
Spit on me.
Okay. All right, man. This one's going to be chock full of headlines. That's my promise to you, and that's my promise to the listener.
That was the last one. Chock full of 0 headlines.
No, but it was, we had fun. We like to have fun. We have fun here.
Yeah, we have fun. Might as well. Made me laugh to beat the bad.
So I know that we said we're going to just stick to one drawer in this new season, but I think we're going to dance around a little bit, get some headlines out there. We got to clear out this grease. We can't let it stagnate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm down with
it. All right. I'm Sam.
I'm Nate.
This is a podcast. Welcome to it. Welcome to another episode of the Royal We. What we normally do is we take headlines and we do not read them.
Nope.
We do read the headlines.
Oh, yeah.
We don't read the articles because facts just get in the way. Then we talk about, hey, what could that possibly be about?
Yeah.
At the end of the episode, we click one headline and learn about it.
Yep.
And it's usually a bummer. If you want to send us headlines and shit, you can do that at royalwecast@gmail.com, at royalwecast on Twitter, royalwecast, Royal We, CAST. Let's do it.
Do it. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. I'm starting in. Let's go, Sam.
Let's go.
I'm opening up the law drawer.
Oh, I like the law.
A couple good ones in here. Japanese man arrested after dating 35 women at the same time in bid to get birthday presents. I mean,
I've actually saw that headline.
Oh shit!
But I didn't know it was to get birthday presents. The part that I saw was just man gets arrested for dating 35 women, and I was like, I mean, that's kind of asshole-ish, but where's the crime in that?
Yeah, where is the crime? I was just gonna say.
But even to get birthday presents, is that a crime in Japan? It's a crime in Japan.
Oh, is it a crime in Japan?
It's a crime in Japan.
Because
sing song.
Yeah, I've always wondered why. Maybe I'm misremembering the West wrong, but here it feels like society kind of helps people cheat on each other here. Do you agree?
Helps people cheat on each other?
Like it seemed like, for example, hotels here are designed in such a way that you can park your car, like your hotel room has its own carport with a garage door, so you can hide your car there so no one can even see you.
Yeah, especially the sex hotels are a thing here, like love hotels or motels.
But are sex hotels a thing in America? I mean, motels are a thing, but you still have to interact with people, and your car. There's nothing to protect your car from being seen.
Right, but I think it's just because of because the culture, like here, it's commonplace for even college kids, even up into their second, third year of college, to still live with their parents if they're within
even further. Even people
further.
Our age live with their parents.
Yeah, it happens, but especially while you're in college, it's fine. So if you find somebody to hook up with, you can't go back to your parents' house, so you got to go to a love motel where there's like you said, you can hide your car, hide your kids, hide your wife.
Right. But I mean, I've always felt like, why isn't that if you need to get a hotel room to bone, why isn't your entire life goal is get out of my parents' house, you know?
Yeah, because you would think...
I was so ready to leave. I mean, I left when I was 17.
Yeah, I left on my 18th birthday.
Goodbye.
But
anyway, that's not really what this is about. It's a guy... I mean, there's a lot of reasons to date 35 women, and I wouldn't have said birthday presents is one of them.
Dude, the idea of dating 35 women it physically exhausted my mind, thinking about it.
Yeah, I can't imagine keeping up with it.
There's no way.
I mean, it's a full-time job to just message them.
Yeah, 35 women. You've got 35 women that you're talking to get birthday presents. What a weird ass scam, man.
Yeah, why did he have to be women? Why couldn't he just befriend, because you could befriend 1,000 people and the odds of them giving you birthday presents are probably pretty good.
Yeah, especially if you talked it up like, it's my birthday, what you guys gonna get me? Nah, I'm just kidding, you ain't gotta get me nothing. They'll be, fuck, I gotta get him something.
But also in my storied past, I mean, I don't think I've even gone on dates with 35 women, let alone date 35 women.
At the same time.
Well, I don't mean at the same time. I just mean exactly at the same time. Like, over my lifetime so far, maybe I've gone on a date with 20 different women, maybe? Think about it. Different women you've gone on dates with. Not I don't mean notches on your belt. I just mean you went out with just one date and it didn't work out. Okay, see you, bye. Maybe 20, 25 for me, maybe.
I'm probably 15? Maybe 30 some in my life.
So right. I mean, and that's saying, right. But this guy's 35 at one time. Is he a really good looking, charming dude?
At one time. Is he just...
And if so, what's his deal? Birthday present? Japan is so weird because they'll do something nefarious for an innocent reason.
Yeah, that is. You're right. That's like being, I'm Dracula, but I just want sugar cookies, not your blood. We're just like, I don't know. That was a odd.
That was a weird. That
was out there. The back of my brain went, what are you fucking talking about? But what he's got to be doing, he's just got on Tinder or whatever, Hinge or what, and he's just fucking, he's swiped everybody. Doesn't matter. Boom, 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 boom. He's got to have maybe a bit of looks to him. That way you can bring in the volume of they're like, oh shit. And then he's told every one of them,
it's my birthday.
After talking to him for a bit, being like, oh, my birthday's this weekend. So he's telling everybody his birthday's like right now. So then they're like, oh shit, if I give him a present, this might help my chance, whatever. You know what I mean? So he's
yeah, that makes sense, right?
Yeah, so he's just running a scam of being like,
But where does the law come into it? Why is he getting arrested?
Yeah, fraud. Maybe it's considered
not good.
Fraud.
It's not good to do what he's doing.
No, it's terrible. It's a shitty thing to do to another human being.
Like shitty things you can do. Like that would, I think most people would agree that's shitty. But how could you make a law against that?
It must. Yeah, I agree. I don't know if I already want to know more because I don't know what.
I know, I do too.
Yeah, because I don't know what.
That's like when people con other people. And like sometimes like they con them so well, it's like a legal area where they're like, well, legally you didn't really steal the money from you because like if they con them, like where they do like you win there's a common con that I'm not going to remember correctly. It's something like they call you up and say you won an award, and for tax purposes, like you can choose some prize money, or they can give you a water filtration system, and then you can return it. They have. How does it work? You give them money. You give the people giving you the prize money. They give you give them a water filtration thing. You tell them like they got to return it, and then it'll be worth more money than the prize money. It's like some tax reason. But the thing is, like in doing that, you've technically bought it from them, and like the law, like you're just an idiot. Like we can't really protect. Like
right, yeah.
I mean, I don't know legally. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know. There's more to it than that. But
lawyer.
Sausage Tamperer. This is hard to say together. Sausage Tamperer. Someone who tampers with sausage. Mm-hmm. Now charged in deadly arson.
Whoa. So, like to see how that sausage got made.
But I mean, now he's an arsonist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the more serious crime should supersede the title. Like, he's no longer the sausage tamperer. He's now the deadly arsonist.
Oh, the sausage tamperer. Okay, if I thought I misheard that as the sausage, like he was a man who made sausage, and now he's accused of arson. So he could have had nothing to do with making sausage. He's just fucking with it, and then
he's tampering.
Yeah, he's fucking with the sausage, and all of a sudden he upped that from he burned the sausage down.
Sausage tamperer. What a funny word to follow sausage. Tamperer.
The sausage.
He's no longer tampering with sausage. He's tampering with arson.
He built a house out of linked sausage and he burnt it. The Lincoln. Nah, fuck. I thought I had something. Forget.
You're 0 for 2, bud. You're 0 for 2.
I'm rolling gutters. This one.
You're about to strike out.
I was thinking something like Lincoln logs and link sausage, and he built a house and he burned it down.
That's a stretch.
I know, believe me, I couldn't even figure it out in time, and it was my idea. It was like, yeah, man, no, we ain't got the time.
In what way could you possibly fuck with sausages? Enough, or to a degree in which you earn a label as a sausage tamperer? You know what I'm saying? Where's he getting involved in the process? He lives near the factory, and they're like, God damn it, here he comes.
He lives near here he comes. Don't let him in. What do you mean here he comes? Here comes that guy that fucks with our livelihood. Don't let him in.
Or maybe then he gets a job as a delivery truck driver. He brings it, like, he just keeps tampering. Like, God damn it, dude.
Well, I guess he worked there and he did something. He fucked with the sausage once. Like, I mean, you fuck with
the sausage, you don't earn a title. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sausage tamperer. That's the title for fucking with sausage.
You get fired for fucking with sausage. You don't become the sausage tamperer. It's gotta be serial.
Yeah, like the Hamburglar. He didn't just burgle one burger. He's burgled burgers for billions of burgers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I bet you this guy's going around sausage tamper with other people's sausage, and then it's no longer giving him the thrill. So now he
just switched to arson. Let me give that a shot. Burn the place down. Let me see if it gives me the same endorphin rush.
Imagine if it didn't.
When I used to jerk off into the grinder.
Oh god, the goddamn sausage tamperer. I mean,
You could tamper with sausage. If you worked in a sausage factory, there's a lot of stuff you could accidentally drop into some sausage machines.
People would be none the wiser.
Yeah, I mean, you could dispose of bodies at a sausage factory.
You think? You don't think it would mess with the?
That got real dark. But I mean, if you spread it out enough, I bet it wouldn't show up on like FDA tests or whatever. You know?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, especially like Oscar Mayer, they're putting out a volume of sausage that's.
We're like, I don't know if this is pig meat or people meat. Like, just send it through, man. People will eat it.
Sausage tamper. I mean, because do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, while the sausage tamperer is twisting his mustache.
I'm trying to think of a situation where I've never been fired before. Like, you know, you show up late, so you get fired. No, you don't get labeled as like the late clocker, like
the latester.
You know, like
once again, I'm notoriously late.
Oh, I heard about you.
The latester.
Now I'm tampering.
You expected me sooner, but now I arrive. You're the worst.
But he has to always be like later and later.
Yeah.
Because like now you've expected me to be late, and I've come later than you even assumed.
Now I've switched my alter ego. The earlier you expected me super late, but now I'm here before you, man.
Yes, and I've changed my game further still. Now I tamper with your sausage. I mean, I also want to know what's going on there because I want to know about his priors.
Yeah, he's got enough priors to be labeled as an alter, a burglar, like a Hamburglar type person.
Here's one that's sort of similar in vein, also in the law drawer. Right now, I said we're going to dance around, but law drawer doing pretty well. Mafia boss caught after posting cooking show on YouTube.
Oh my god.
I love that.
That's funny. That's like an SNL skit.
I mean, how... It was just because you're the boss, you just like, you're cocky about it, like, they're never going to get me.
Okay, now we're going to make the lasagna.
And my address is...
We're here at my home studios, 132 Brookview Avenue.
Or maybe it was like, you know, you got to get the sweet mozzarella. I got it at this place in the corner of...
You got to get it from Vinny's. You always got to get your pepperoni from Vinny's on the corner of... if you
the copper just waiting at Vinny's.
Yeah.
I saw when I clicked this link, there was a picture next to it, and it was a guy, and it made me laugh. It was a guy like cooking or kneading dough or cutting something, but he had so many rings, and that made me laugh. Cause like
that's what made him a mafia boss. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, if you're cooking with a bunch of rings, you're a mafia boss.
Yeah, you could see it in the dough on the pizza, just different. You mashed it. I saw a thing a while back that just all it said, it was just like a tweet that just said, "Our Father which art in heaven, Gaba be thy ghoul." And that, I think, for some reason, that will not leave my mind, and it makes me laugh like at least twice a day.
That's in my head. That's in my head now.
It's just like, "Our Father which art in heaven, Gaba be thy ghoul."
I remember seeing, I think it was that podcast Come Town. He was talking about he had a trainer who was this Italian guy, and he would always point at him with his ring finger down. He's like that. He called it the Italian point.
Oh, yeah,
I never once thought about that. But like, put your ring finger down and like, you know, put your hand above your head. Like, hey,
yeah.
God, that's so funny.
Yeah, you gotta point. Yeah,
there's something about like a keen observation. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Of like something you've seen a million times, but no one ever put words to it.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people do it all the time. But
yeah. Or you said there's something that you notice that like people be like a little nuance that's like, that's what makes it.
That's why he's Italian.
Have you ever seen that sketch with Jonah Hill? I think it's an SNL. I don't know why my brain just went to SNL, stupid SNL sketches. But he's got this where he plays a 6-year-old kid that's out to it's dinner with his dad at Benihana and the hibachi so. and everything and he's just like super wisecrack like a New York kid, like, come on, I'm just busting you balls. What do I know? I'm 6. And that's kind of the thing is he'll say all this shit and be like, what do I know? I'm 6 years old.
Yeah, that sounds familiar, kind of.
Yeah, but when he says 6, he just throws up his hands and these goofy ass, like, you know, it's like a little kid would be like, I'm 6, and they would put the number 6 like in a weird combination of fingers up. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
To me, that's funny because he would do that and like put it right in people's faces and be like, what do I know? I'm 6, and he would like pop all the weird fingers up. And you're like, the fingers are what does it, because that's exactly how a little kid does it. They don't.
Yeah, that is funny. Like they don't know the way that.
Yeah, you don't put up a 5 and then a thumb out for 6. It's like a random, like, 6.
Did you know that they have a different way to do that here?
I do.
Like, if they do 6, they don't do 5 and then 1, which honestly is dumb once you learn their system. Their system's way better. 6 is I think just your thumb. No, 6 is like hang 10, like the surfer thing with your thumb and pinky out. That's 6. And then 7 is like a finger gun.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I said I did, but that's not what I thought I knew at all.
And then you count from there. So then a finger gun with 2 fingers is 8. And then with 3 fingers is 9. And then 10 is your fingers crossed. Like if you touch your fingers like the Holy Cross. Like no, that's 10. That's because 10 looks like that in Chinese.
Right.
Anyway, but it makes way more sense because then when you look at ours, because they could do all that with one hand, you know?
Yeah.
5 is open hand, and then hang 10, and then you count like that. We go, okay, 5, and then another hand, 6. Like, it's so stupid when you in the better system.
Yeah, but if you gotta hold something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could be like, okay, now, and then imagine one more.
Listen, man, I want to eat. Let me quit. I don't want to make me stop counting.
I'm saying them a lot.
All right.
Teen. I don't know.
Wait. What?
Teen.
What?
Teen. Teen gets jail time for getting too romantic with rented girlfriend.
Ooh.
Now, rented girlfriend, so like an escort.
Prostitute.
Too romantic.
Well. I guess that's the thing. Because there are prostitutes and there are escorts. And there are prostitutes or escorts that are also prostitutes. There are also escorts who are just escorts, who are just there to be your girlfriend.
And there are also prostitutes that are cops.
Prostitutes that are what?
Cops. Police.
Oh, yeah. I think you're cutting out. So.
The police. They're the police.
Yeah, the police. Yeah.
I thought you said what? Like what? What?
What?
The what? What do you mean?
Yeah. I think your audio cut out. I was like, what?
No. I mean that you're like hearing that for the first time. Wait, prostitutes? What do you mean they're the police?
Wait, they can be police?
When? Which ones are police?
Jesus Christ!
Would you go see a prostitute? I've thought about that before. I don't think I would.
I don't think I would either. I don't think. I mean, I made it this far without it, but who knows?
Yeah.
What's the old Norm Macdonald? And there's never a river long enough it don't contain a bend. But I don't think I would.
I don't think it would either. I could see myself. I could see myself
making a mafia pizza.
But like if the well was real dry and like, but I just feel like I could do it the old-fashioned way. You know, like trick someone into buying me birthday presents and then.
Yeah, there's always that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that old standby. Hey, my birthday's.
I think the kind of people who see prostitutes, and I don't know, I mean, whatever. Sex is more of a I don't know the word I want to use. Is more like it's like obviously we all want to fuck, but they like need to fuck.
It's more of a compulsion.
Compulsion, that's the word I wanted. Yeah.
Ding ding.
Compulsion. So teen gets jail time for getting too romantic with rented girlfriend. Probably not what that was. Probably a dude. You know, you're an idiot. You're a kid. You're misreading signals. Probably got too. You went handsy or went too wet for it, and then but he got jail time.
He probably got like attempted rape or something because it was probably
right.
Yeah, if she was like, "Listen, I agree. Listen, I'm just your escort. I'm here to be your," and some, you know, it's a gray area. Oh shit! My mom just went to that one teacher we had.
I thought you were about to say another SNL sketch. I was like, come on, man. I know the teacher you're talking about. Yeah, we had this design teacher, that little short guy.
Who was like ultra like into it. Like it was one of the funniest fucking projects of all time. That spinning meteor thing. Yeah, I think we've talked about.
I've shit that together over a night and handed it in. But my skill at school was always the sale. Like I would just sell it to the teacher. And they'd always get a percent grade. But you guys in the class eventually caught on that I wasn't working.
I was at your house the night before, like helping you out with it.
You knew. Yeah. You knew, but our classmates didn't know that.
No, and I remember I had to hide behind when you were trying to make this thing. And what was the thing?
Don't be a dino, or it was about oil or something.
It was like plastics or like
recycle.
And you had this dinosaur that like wiggled its tail, and then there was supposed to be this asteroid. And I remember I was like, I'm gonna go out and talk to my girlfriend on the phone. And I was gone for like an hour, and I came back, and I was like, well, you get that done, and when we come back, we'll knock out this other part. Like we'll double team it. And I came back, and I said, did you get it? No, man, I worked on it for like 10 minutes and got distracted. And then,
I think you came in and I was like watching YouTube or playing a video game.
Yeah. It's hard to explain with the pro. Like, you'd drawn this spinning asteroid, like, coming towards Earth. But when you rendered it out, it didn't find that asset. Like, it wasn't linked properly. So whenever the final thing, when it cut cut to what was supposed to be this ominous asteroid coming towards Earth, was just a black square spinning.
Spinning, right? Yeah.
We lost our shit because it was like 5 o'clock in the morning, and this thing was due at like 1 that day or whatever. And I remember laughing so hard. I was like, it got worse. It got worse. We get into that class, and you go to show it and expertly deliver this fucking hilarious thing. But you put time.
If I remember correctly, I think the teacher kind of did it for me. I don't think I said much, and he was like, "Oh yeah, because oil and dinosaurs," and I was like, he was making connections that weren't there.
Yeah, he made all these connections that weren't there. It was like I remember you started into it, and like he was like, because we were expecting like you were like, God damn, this is gonna be brutal, because he was notorious for like being people's assholes. Like if you did something shitty. Because I did a shitty project, and one of those, like, I didn't grasp the program, like the first thing we had, and I like tried to do this weird thing. I was like, I don't know. You
used to be really ambitious about stuff. You're like, I'm going to try to do this, this really complicated effect.
Oh, doing all that draw. I remember, doing that drawing. Yeah. I remember doing something before that, and it was like, he was like, yeah, man. He's like, you got to kind of know what you're capable of. Basically being like, you're shitty, so you shouldn't try. I was like, it was so fun.
Yeah, they would give you. It was funny because that was kind of a not common, but they would say that to people. But it's like, I'm here to learn.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if isn't here where I should be doing that?
Yeah, if I'm shitty at it, like, okay, you taught me.
Yeah, this is the practice.
How do I get better? Thanks for being a dickhead. But because remember you kept saying like, oh shit, man. He's like, he's gonna go fucking.
Well, one thing that I learned really quick, because you would see people get up there and they would point out to you like, oh, I know that I didn't draw that very well, or I know this is, and I would never do that. I would do the opposite. I would be like, yeah, so I kicked the shit out of this, and you guys are all gonna be impressed. And the teacher would be like, yeah, good.
Yeah, I learned very quickly that, don't do that.
One of the funniest was I didn't want to do the project, and I asked you, and you agreed. I said, I will present this DVD menu if you just make it. So whatever you make, I'm going to defend.
I loved it. It was one of my favorite.
You made the craziest thing. What were those things? Critters?
There was Critters. There was RoboCop. It was just I basically just like delved into my childhood.
Bikini women and a bunch of bikini women.
There was bikini women with Critters and Predators.
And what's so funny is I didn't do the project either. I didn't do the video. I had Avi do it, and he made this like French black and white like weird like kind of homoerotic thing. And then the DVD menu was your nonsense, and I had to stand up there and be like.
It was completely absurd, and it was honestly, if it's one of my, I remember being so happy doing that. I remember like it was nothing but joy. I remember just sitting down and being like, "You can do whatever you want, man." And Sam said he'll go with it, so I just like my brain just opened up, and I had so much fun.
Dude, you did such a good job because it was so crazy. I don't think anyone said anything.
No.
I never had to defend it. I don't remember talking about it. I don't think I said anything. I was like, I just hit play.
That class was such bullshit. I never actually turned in a final thing, and I got a B in the class.
Yeah, me neither.
I got a B in the class just for being in other people's stuff.
I remember that.
And it's like, you did a bunch of stuff, but you didn't actually do your... Because I was super ambitious. Like you were saying, I do that Billy Mays traveling thing.
Inventing fire, traveling through time, and yeah.
His idea was that like someone had invented a time machine, and no one believed that it worked. So this guy, the scientist, hires Billy Mays, the greatest pitch man of all time, to pitch it to the government. But Billy Mays realizes the potential behind it. So he steals the time machine to go back in time and pitch/invent every major human invention since the beginning of time, starting with fire.
Pitch/invent. Was I the caveman? I think I remember we filmed that I was the caveman.
Yeah, I think if you were a caveman, it was like, hi. He's like, are you tired of being huddled around in the cold? Well, not anymore. Hi, I'm Billy Mays for fire.
You and I had that exact problem, because if we had kept our shit more like doable, we would have made really great stuff, but we'd always go real ambitious,
real hard. And it was like, you don't even know, and that was the truth, because we were doing all this stuff and like, this will just be green screen, we'll do this and we'll do it in post, fuck it, we'll do it in post.
Exactly. We used to say that all the time. We'll just clean that up in post.
Yeah, we'll do it in post. And I'm like, you haven't learned how to do post yet. You've not asked to teach you how to do.
And what's funny is those programs, Final Cut, After Effects, all those programs were like we went to school right before they kind of figured out how to do a lot of that stuff automatically.
Like you still had
keying stuff and rotoscoping stuff is a button now.
Yeah, I spent like 12 hours rotoscoping myself out of a fucking Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, you took the dinosaur out of Jurassic Park and put yourself there.
Yeah,
I was smart. I chose a fluffy thing. I put myself on Falcor, which was super easy. I just did a real shitty rotoscope and then just feathered it, and it looked great because he's fluffy.
Yeah.
You want to click one of these headlines?
Yeah, we just went straight into reminiscing about our old days.
It's all good. People say they like to hear us talk. We're good friends. We got good energy.
Yeah.
Sausage Tamperer, Japanese birthday. I would say the jail time. God, we only did 3? We're never going to clear out this grease.
God, we only did 3.
God damn. The jail time teen, I mean, he was just being too handsy. He probably tried, this guy's going to be a bummer.
Yeah.
Japanese birthday or sausage? I want to know how he learned sausage tamper, but the birthday thing, is, I think, why is he arrested?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Is just why. It's probably just because it's the law.
Let's make a guess. Let's make a guess. So it's either there's a Japanese law or there's something more nefarious. There's some like specific Japanese law about like dating more than one person.
Yeah. Okay, let's make this rule because we can. If it's as simple as it's just it's the law, then we jump over and learn about the sausage man. But if it's something else, then we keep going with it.
All right, let's put the card. News.yahoo.com. Okay. Japanese man arrested after dating 35 women at the same time in bid to get birthday presents. A Japanese man has been arrested after reportedly dating more than 35 women at the same time. Takashi Miyagawa, a part-time worker, is being investigated for allegedly defrauding dozens of women by pretending he was serious about each of their relationships and receiving hundreds of pounds worth of gifts from them. Now, they used the word pounds there.
Yeah, is that British money? U.S. weight.
It's exactly, right?
Yeah.
So, because really odd that they used the word pounds there. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't understand. So he was apparently caught out when the women joined forces.
How did they?
What a funny, they joined forces and they were too much for him to overpower. Among the claims, so he apparently caught out when they joined forces to create a victims association after discovering his extensive infidelity and reported him to the police, according to local media. Among the claims is he gave each woman a different date for his birthday, ensuring a constant stream of gifts throughout the year. Dude.
It's going to be fraud.
That makes...
that's what I said. He's hooking up with women, and he's telling each one of them it's his birthday that weekend.
He received about 100,000 yen, which is about, I guess a euro, 660... Now they're using euros. So what the fuck? Pounds is weight? Hundreds of... Yeah, I don't get it. He got about 668 euros worth of... Which is good. I mean, that's a lot. He was accused of targeting at least 35 single women from his work. Why would he go... Through his work, why would he do that?
That was what I was wondering. It's like, how do they know? Yeah, of course. If he's just going through the building, that's lazy, man.
Yeah, you don't do that. Of course, 35 of them. Yeah. They're going to talk to each other, bud.
Exactly.
Police are reportedly investigating to find out whether any other women were taken in by their alleged serial dating scheme. The story elicited mixed response online. He's an awful person, but I envy his time management skills. Was the end quote. That's true.
That's a super Japanese thing to say.
I mean, he's an awful person. I still don't really... I agree you shouldn't do this, but why is it against the law? Is it fraud? I mean, these women are choosing to give you birthday presents.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're seeing it as it's fraud because he's telling everybody it's a different birthday.
Oh, but it definitely is fraud.
It's got to be fraud because otherwise...
But is it illegal fraud? I mean, I guess fraud is illegal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How simple of a trick gets you in jail?
Who knows? But the trickster.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't innocent, and I guess he should be punished, but I don't, this is odd.
Yeah, jail. How much did it say how long he was going to jail?
No, it doesn't say anything about the jail. It just says he's been arrested. It doesn't say anything else. It just says that he's been arrested. And he's a pretty handsome guy. I mean, he looks like, a pretty average looking Japanese guy, but he's pretty good looking.
So it's funny, like, he wasn't doing it for love making. He was doing it for the gifts.
And he spread them out over the year, which is funny. Like, he wants them, it is cool getting gifts. But
his flaw was going with everybody in his office. Was eventually someone's going to be like, oh yeah, I'm seeing such and such. So like, no way, I'm seeing him. I'm like, wait. And eventually they uncover this web lives where he's like...
And then they joined forces.
They joined forces.
We've given him over 100 pounds of gifts. This article is very odd.
It's really odd. I enjoy it.
Yeah, well, hey. Yeah. I'm not... Well, the Sausage Tamperer, you guys can look it up on your own. That's going to go unsolved.
Yeah, who knows?
That's been another episode of The Royal We. I want to thank Kishibashi for letting us use the song intro/pathos on the album 151A. I want to thank the Sausage Tamperer for
tampering with
those sausages and giving us that tampering that meat and making us laugh.
Yep.
There's someone who's been like, they lost their livelihood. It's just serious.
This is my livelihood.
I mean, anything's like that. Anything's like that, Sausage Tamperer is funny, but like if he's fucking with your sausage, you're like, no, I'm not going to survive the winter.
Man, it's not funny if it's your sausage. But it ain't.
It's never. Listen, we're gonna send you out with some wisdom today, guys. It's never funny if it's your sausage. The royal we. Do we end? Should we end with wisdom every now? We keep saying we want to sum it up in song, but I don't.
Just end in wisdom.
We should end in wisdom today. You know what we learned today? It's never funny if it's your sausage.
Never funny.
All right, boys and girls.
It might also be the title of this album or this episode.
This album. Oh man, how many albums do we have? This is season 7 album. Which album? This album.
Album. I don't know why I said that.
Dude, I was physically shocked by the word album. I went, oh. Well, if you want to send us ideas, and you should, you guys do that at Royal Weekcast on Twitter, royalweekcast@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook. We have them somewhere. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Good night, Dad.
Goodbye.
What a funny word to follow sausage. Tamperer.